Today I want to show us how to run an on-site optimization, an on-site SEO using a Yoast plugin. So this is my and we are doing this on mobile phone, like on mobile. So this is my dashboard. So I will go ahead after creating post, I'll start explaining some of the things I did. So just wait small. Okay, I'm done creating the post. So this is actually scholaspirants.com. So I will advise, if you are looking for where to get info about schools in Nigeria, so just check out scholaspirant.com. Okay, so I've just created the post. So now I'll be working on the SEO. As you can see, just let's go down small. Sorry, this video is actually, I'm actually creating this video for a friend, but I think it's why I also share it on the tech on YouTube, so that every other person that is having issues with using Yoast SEO to optimize their posts, we actually go ahead and use it. As you can see, the readability is shining red. So most times readability is to shine red, but I'm just interested in the SEO part, which there's no focus keyword yet. So I'll be working on that to try and make this SEO to get optimized, so that the post can actually rank high. I'm using mobile, so the thing is always having difficulties. Then I will advise you, if you're using a mobile phone for blogging, especially on WordPress, use Mercury browser. Others will keep reloading your distance. So check, I mentioned Zamsuit admission list, okay, for 2019-2020. That's what I want to use for 2020-2020, and that's what I want to use as my focus keyword. That's why I keep mentioning Zamut's admission list for 2020. I mentioned it like 2 or 3 times in the entire post. I'll be explaining some of the things I did inside the post. So just chill. I actually created tag short images there, so it's mainly this focus this. So I'm actually using Yoast what's it called? If you are using the normal one, that's so the thing is now check for the problems. They said we have 3 problems. No meta description, text length is small, so, and I don't want to go much higher on this text length because I'm just talking about admission list. I'm not making a research post or something like that. So it's just basically about admission list, and there are not much thing for me to write there, just to tell people how to get to check the admission list and the rest of them. So it should be as simple as ABCD. That's how school site works. Assuming it's a normal learning site like that, I will just try and make the thing up to 3,000 or 4,000. So SEO title width is wider, so I'll be working on that too. Then we have key phrase distribution, image ALT attributes. Why the image ALT attribute is like this is because this particular image I'm using, I'm going to use it for another I'm going to be using it for another this particular image. Now I'm going to still use it for another Zamfara State University post. So the title of the ALT attributes is just Zamfara State University, so that whenever I'm using it for another one, I don't have to keep uploading image. Okay, so let me edit the snippet. On laptop this thing should be easier to do, but on mobile it's always harder. So but let's keep doing it. I will keep getting something like that. This go off on. So just click on this arrow pointing up, click on it back again, so you bring it and click on the edit again and continue. So that's how I do it though. But one thing is logging on mobile is difficult. It keeps me if you haven't that, let me just pause the video, and after doing it I'll show you what I did so that it will not get bugged. Okay, I've actually uh, edited the SEO headline. So instead of Zamfara State University and the rest of them that was coming up before, it's just jumpsuit admission list for 2020-2021 academic session in the shining green. The meta description. The meta description must also contain that jumpsuit admission list for 2020-2021, which is our focus keyword. So as you can see, the title contains the focus keyword. The meta description contains the focus keyword, and this actually how the thing will come out on Google like this. Okay, then let's go back to that this thing. Okay, we have only one problem now, which is the image and the text length, and I can't do anything now because this is actually a school site, so I want to keep bucking them, and they're just here for an answer, which is to check the admission list. So every other thing you are talking about is none of their business. So we have 12 good outbound links, good job, internal links, good, and the rest of them. So just have ATR. I told you that image ALC attributes. I told you that why I can't change this, and I should have changed it to the exact keyword I'm using, but because it's a school site and the image I want to still use it for other distance, I can't do it. So but in your own, if you are just writing for a particular post, you can change the image ATR to contain exactly what is in your focus keyword. Okay, then the key phrase distribution, they said is uneven. I don't know, some parts of your text do not contain the key phrase or is synonymous. Okay, let me know if I could do something on that one. So I will, let me show you something. Right. Check these schools whose admission lists are out. This is actually an internal linking. That's why my internal linking is shining green. And I also have this jam caps of 18, how to check admission this now how to access your admission status on jam caps is also an internal linking. So that's why internal linking is shining green. Then outbound link, this www the outbound link, this link for the school portal where they can go and check the admission list is an outbound link. That's why the outbound link is shining green. So all these things are what you should also make sure. This join us on Facebook, join us on WhatsApp, they are also outbound links. So you should make sure that you interlink your posts while optimizing for search engine optimization, while optimizing your posts, especially for on-site SEO, and make sure to mention the exact key phrase or key focus keyword that you are using as many times as possible inside your text. This is just to let the search engine know where you are coming from, know that this is actually what this post is all about. I will also, because I'm using a premium I'm using a premium version of Yoast, I will also add, let me also add this thing as my first keyword. I don't know, wait, after adding it I will do this thing. Okay, I also added jumpsuit admission list. Our focus keyword was the main focus keyword is jumpsuit admission list for 2020-2021, and now I've also added jumpsuit admission list only as a keyword, and I also added how to check jumpsuit admission list as another keyword. So you know how to the key phrase in slug, you know how to do that. The key phrase in slug is, let me show you, okay, this is slug. The key phrase must also be inside this slug. So this is actually the slug, so the focus key phrase is inside this slug, as you can see. Let me try and navigate to where it is. Jumpsuit admission list for 2020-2021. So it's inside this keyword. So SEO title with Good job. I've already told you how to edit that snippet to make your SEO title to be smaller. Key phrase in title, the key phrase, exact key phrase is inside the title. Key phrase in subheading, yes, the exact key phrase is inside the subheading. The subheading is that H2 tag I use in that how to check admission list, how to check Zamsuit admission list. So I will still show you back. So this keyword now, I've not actually used it before. So previously used key phrase, you have not used this key phrase before. Meta description, I also showed you how to do the meta description. You must check the length. If the thing is shining green, the thing should not exceed when it's shining green. Key phrase in meta description, also add your key phrase inside your meta description. So, and the meta description length should be shining green. They will be showing you options while typing inside it. When you type more than the length, the thing will stop shining green. When you have not typed up to when a good number or a good length, the thing will not shine green to be shining somewhat like should I say pink or purple or yellowish. So key phrase in meta description. Okay, then I also talked about key phrase density. The focus key phrase was found 2 times. This is great. Like 2 times I mentioned that particular key phrase inside my test. Key phrase length, good job. Key phrase in introduction, yes, the key phrase is inside the introduction. I also talked about internal links and outbound links. Okay, so let me show you this after the internal links and outbound links. Let me show you this key phrase where I mentioned this twice in this in the post. Okay, this is actually the first paragraph. This is to notify the general public, especially those seeking for admission into Zamfara State University, Tarata Mafara (Zamsuit), that the Zamsuit admission list for 2020-2021 academic session is out. This Zamsuit admission list for 2020-2021 is our focus keyword, and it's actually appeared in the first paragraph. So that's one. So all candidates are hereby advised to follow the procedure outlined below to access the Zamsuit admission list for 2020-2021. That's 2. Okay, how to check Zamsuit admission list. This is the subheading that is inside here. Any post, the second post apart from your headline that is in H2 tag becomes your subheading. So let me show you that's the headline. And you can, these are another place to also edit your snippet. This place with my link, click on this editor, you are going to start editing it. Okay, start editing your permalink. You can add anything you want to add. After that, you click OK. So this is the main thing. If you click, if you come to the site, this thing will appear, but on search engine, inside Google, this thing will not appear. What will appear is actually what's it called, that one, the title. So why is this one misbehaving? Okay, so that's the main thing I'll show you. So if you have any other, let me publish this post. I'm coming back. Okay, I've published the post. Like I said before, if you are forget to get news in Nigeria, go to classroom.com. So I've published the post. These are the posts looking inside my lesson. So when we click on it, I assumed many things here. I assumed that you know how to create a post inside using WordPress. I also assumed that you know how to put all these tags and the rest of them. You can see tags appearing on top here. So I assumed things. So in case you don't know how to do any of them, you see how this internal linking is. It can actually help me to get people to click on these schools whose admission lists are out. So many people would like to check it out and also know some of the schools. So this is how the thing is. The thing appears inside the post. So that's it. Let me show you the Mercury browser you use so that you see how this thing is going. See how this thing is going. So that if you are using Chrome, the thing will keep reflection. If you go back, the thing will refresh. So that's why I'm using this Mercury. Okay, this is actually the Mercury browser. By first by my right hand side, so that's the Mercury browser. It's written Mercury, that's the logo here. Just search for it and you are good to go. Okay, thanks for coming around, and everybody should thank Chino, a student of UNEC, for making me shoot this video. So